Greetings, people of the internet! I am LUCHA Man! And welcome to LUCHA Man Reviews! Today's episode, I review Space Dandy, Season 2, Episode 1. Alright, for those of you who are just joining us and have no idea what's going on, let me fill in the gaps for you. There's a TV show called Space Dandy. It stars a guy named Dandy in space. Space Dandy is a supposed alien hunter, though he's very bad at his job. His cohorts are QT, a robot that sounds like a combination of, it sounds like an auto-toned Aperture GLaDOS mixed with a little bit of Alphonse from the Full Metal Alchemist. So it's a combination of those voices. And he also has his annoying cat-like alien, Meow. So the three of them, they wander around the universe trying to collect aliens to get money. Though basically, think Buck Rogers meets Spaceman Spiff from Calvin and Hobbes with the Mad Magazine thrown into the mix. The show is completely crazy, and it has no sense of continuality. It's just crazy. If you want the full review, check out my first episode when I reviewed the first season. It's in a previous episode. So now, on for the main review of this season, and what my first impressions of it from the first episode. Okay, so after the nonsense of the first season, Season 2 picks up right where it left off. Space Dandy and his crew have brought in an alien for registration, and it's a cow. Pure and simple, it's a cow. Regular bovine. So the alien registration center tells them they should probably think of a new career. So then all three stooges begin thinking, what would it be like if my two cohorts were actually better than what they are? So then they find a hair, they pull on it, and they get transported to an alternate dimension, or reality. So the whole episode, they keep pulling on these hairs and going to alternate places and finding out all these alternate versions of themselves. One version is like a combination of... Danny's like a combination of Michael Jackson and Dragon Ball, because of his look and how he's flying around on a cloud. There's another version where Dandy is the Titan in Attack on Titan, and it's just crazy. All the character designs, all three characters, they go through drastic designs, so basically it's showing how every reality conceivable could happen. Eventually, all these realities collapse in on themselves to make one giant universe with a million inconsistencies, like a sign that says post no bills, posting bills. Cold, hot coffee. It just spirals out of control. Basically, when you watch Space Dandy, you are to not take it seriously in the least. It is a runaway show. It just has gag after gag after gag. Yeah, but when I first heard about Space Dandy, I thought it would be like I said, I thought it'd be Buck Rogers, only anime style. But no, like I said, it involves Spaceman Spiff and Mad Magazine. Now at the end of the first season, they confirmed they were working on the second season, so I'm glad they kept their promise for that. So yeah, despite the fact that you're not supposed to take Dandy seriously, it is funny to watch. I mean, like, even one of the Dandies is pretty much a blatant tongue-in-cheek joke of Domo-kun from the NHK network in Japan. So eventually the episode, it ends with like us having a different Space Dandy, Space Meow, Space QT, basically different ones, but we know by next week they'll be back to their old shenanigans. It's like, think of all the spaceman stuff I told you, but throw Courage the Cowardly Dog into the mix. Because think about it, that the farmer, he always ended up in some trouble or really physical pain or pretty much being destroyed by the end of the episode, but the next episode, bam, he was right back there as if nothing had happened. Scaring Courage and saying, stupid dog. So yeah, it's a good show. I mean, it's good for the nonsense. I mean, with stuff like, there's a bunch of other crazy shows out there, and there's also the really serious shows. So this episode, it's in the former of this show is in the crazy, goofy category. But it's a fun kind of crazy. So my first impression of Space Dandy Season 2 from the episode 1, I give a 7.5 out of 10. Alright, so that's the review for Space Dandy. Check it out if you want to or not. It has its moments. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. It's about average, but it's pretty good. It's an average good. As you can see, my review is about as consistent and is about as consistent as the show. Alright. Until next time, this has been LUCHA Man saying thank you for watching and have a nice day. And one quick note. When I'm posting this, be sure to check out on Saturday, as I will be doing a review of the first week of Total Drama Season 6. And Captain Jeff, he's handing me a special bulletin he wanted me to inform you of. Today, I'm filming this episode on Tuesday. This is the day when One Piece Unlimited World Red comes out for the Nintendo 3DS and for the PlayStation 3. Captain Jeff pre-ordered it for the PlayStation Vita, and that won't be out until next Monday. So his review of that will be delayed by a week, so sorry about that. So, like I said, until next time, this is LUCHA Man! Thank you for watching, and sorry for the post updates, but keep an eye out on my channel. We'll be back later this week. And Captain Jeff will later post a Adventure Time review. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day.